Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to my mega packed fridge. This is what happens when you do a lot of markdown bargain shopping. You end up with a full fridge. We already know that our freezer is absolutely chock-a-block, and so this is the fridge that we need to get sorted out. So we're going to be pulling some bits and pieces out, doing some meal prep, and just get it tidy in general. So this was filmed a couple of weeks ago. I've just now put together some of the footage. So having a look through here, we've got some crumpets that are left over. They get eaten for breakfast and stuff. We've got some milk that's marked down, our standard cheese and ham on the side for lunches. I've got some noodles that are here. We've got some yogurt that was marked down. We've got some cream that was there. It's probably part of an Aldi challenge actually. And we have some pizza bases that are there and a empty container. No idea why that was in there, so we'll take that out. Moving down to the next shelf, we've got some margarine that's here. We've got some cream at the back there, some sour cream left over. We've got a chicken breast that I need to cook up. Yeah, there's the creams that are there. Yes, this definitely was for the Aldi challenge, I think. That's why there's a mixture of stuff. Got my daughter's kimchi back there. I need to move that to the front so she will have that. Have some couscous that's left over, or I have some leftover mincemeat that will go into a lasagna. We've got our aioli sauce at the back there. None of our fridge is ever organized, so yeah. It's always crazy. We have some eggs here. I think one is full and one has about 6 left. And yeah, trying to just shove the margarine back in there. Next down we have is the cheese fridge. We have some bits and pieces in here. There's some shredded chocolate in containers. We've got cream cheese in here. We've got a block of cheese that I got on clearance a while ago. We've got some butters that would have been on clearance, some more cream cheese and some spread cheese and some other sauce packets and something spilled in there because it's a little bit sticky. This shelf is the interesting one. We have some cookies that I made that's still there. We've got the chocolate custard that's probably about to get eaten because there's not much in there, but the container keeps getting moved around. We have some pumpkin that was on clearance. We've got some chicken breast that I need to cook. I'd cut it up, it's put there. We just keep moving things around everywhere. Shredded cheese, we've got some chicken pops at the back there. We've got some carrots. We've got some chicken right at the back that I've got here. Some meat. Yeah, this was definitely the Aldi challenge because I'd shoved markdowns in here as well as Aldi. It came just at one of those weeks that I thought I was focusing on markdown shopping. As you can see, all those butters, some naan bread, some more mince there for some lasagnas, my daughter's oat milk at the back, and some other meat for the Aldi thing and the meals that we had. Yep. And some pumpkin. I tried to have one shelf of just the Aldi stuff, but yeah, I had run out of space. And then in this drawer, here's a whole lot of chicken that was marked down, and some carrots and some apples and some more butter because again, more markdowns. And then in this drawer is some more oat milk and some garlic bread and carrots and some more apples and yeah, some pineapple. So yeah, as I said, the Aldi challenge just kind of came up out of nowhere, and I had to shove everything into a fridge and yeah, had other shopping to go. So yeah, let's start with eating this custard and we'll worry about the rest later. Okay, back into the fridge, and we're going to grab out this single chicken breast. I'm going to blanch that, and then I end up just shredding it, and then I'm pretty sure I chucked it in the freezer because we make a chicken risotto later on down the track. Next up, we need to make a lasagna for dinner, so we're going to grab the leftover mincemeat that we had. We had 2 lots here. I don't know why they were separated. I think I was weighing and measuring something out, I don't know. But we've got the milk marked down, so we're going to grab that for the white sauce. And then we need some butter to help make the white sauce. I realize that right about now this margarine is empty, and that's not going to help us one little bit, so I'll save it for the honey toast that my son has. And I'll just grab some butter from here. It's why I also keep little bits of butter, because they get used. Yeah, that'll be enough for using up. And there's always bits and pieces here. It's why I keep, little bits like that. That'll be good. Oh yeah, as I've probably already mentioned, also we had a full-on week with appointments and everything else, so I'm always doing about 2 things at once. So here I'm putting together the lasagna. I've made the white sauce, but I was also cooking that chicken breast and then cooking dinner as well. So we've got everything on the go. So we are the next day and we're starting off eating a yogurt for breakfast. And oh yes, I'd cooked this up last night as well using some stuff. So we'll shove that back into the fridge, and we have the lasagna that's in there from last night, and we had accumulated a couple of other bits and pieces. So now our fridge is back to World War III again, because I found some more Markdowns. Because I can't help myself, but when some things are on really good sale, then I'm going to grab them, because that's what freezers are for, and I tend to do pretty big cook-ups. We go through some stuff pretty quickly, so it's totally worth grabbing it, and I'll deal with that later. So I had this salad kit I got at Markdowns, because also I was doing a TikTok about how to make some cheap lunches. So we should have that for lunchtime. I'd already eaten half of this by the time I went, oh yeah, I need to film. So it doesn't look like a lot, but it was. And I'm going to grab out the butter chickens that we had gotten as a markdown. I'm going to have those for dinner. It kind of wasn't enough for one, but 2 was just too much. So I just heated it all up, and if there's any leftovers, then it will be there if anyone wants them. But I'm sure they'll go through pretty quickly. And yeah, I had a whole pack of chicken burgers here. The 2 that were just left over, we're going to shove into the freezer somewhere. And pray they survive, because the other 2 were cooking, because I know that my son wouldn't have had the butter chicken. We've got some eggs that were here, and I knew there would only be 6 in this carton, and for some reason someone's left broken shell in here. So we're going to make some scrambled eggs, because we have these muffins marked down. Next up, we're going to grab the cream that's in here. I would have bought this on clearance as well for like $1. There's just no label on it. Foodland were having a massive sale because there was some things short on the use by date. So we made chicken risotto with the shredded chicken from that chicken breast that we were boiling earlier on. And next up, we're going to have some burgers for dinner, because the burger patties are inside the cheese drawer. I told you I was out of room, so I just keep buying stuff and it gets shoved in there. And we've got these burger patties marked down. This lettuce, I do remember it was on clearance for like $1. Again, short dated. Sometimes the salad things are marked down, which is really good. And the 2 patties that are left over, again, are going to get shoved into the freezer. Back into the cheese drawer, where there is now pretty much just cheese and butter. And we're going to grab a massive block of cheese. I only got this for $6 at Foodland. Again, they were having a massive sale. I got 2, and then this is the second one. So we sliced up the cheese. I'm just having an open burger there for dinner. Next up, we've got this chicken roast that we got. I can't remember if I had bought this the day before, but either or, it was in the fridge and needs to come out. We've got that pumpkin that was in there for 50 cents. We've got that marked down. We've got some of those carrots, and we're about to make some roasted potatoes. And then this is what our dinner ended up being the next night. Another markdown that we've had in the fridge are these chicken schnitzels, so we're going to have those for dinner. It's pretty quick and simple to make parmesanas, and we've got that sour cream there that we're using up, so that's also why we move meals around like this. The yogurt that's here that we're going to shove in the freezer, and then that will be ready to make smoothies or something else with it. And lots of stuff has gotten moved around in the fridge. I'm not the only one who goes into the fridge, so stuff gets moved around all the time. So yeah, things are just all over the joint. We've got some leftover dinner that's there. I end up eating that for lunch. And then we'd got some other markdown stuff, so I'd got some shredded carrot. That's going to go in the freezer find a space for that somewhere. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, we have another bag of that in there. Yeah, so as fast as I'm sort of emptying the freezer out, and the fridge, we end up shopping and buying more. We're going to cut up the cookie mixture, and we baked all of those, so that was good. Filled up the cookie jar and made more space in the fridge. And then we have in here some butter, more, that I got all on clearance, including that whole bag that was down there. And so we're going to pull some of that out, and we're going to make some cornflake cookies. These chickens were all the way at the back of the fridge, and I think I had chucked them in the freezer, and then I decided to pull them out again and cook them. And so I pulled apart all the chicken so we could have it shredded and mixed it through with a curry base that we'd had from my parents' house, and just to bulk it up a little bit because this was the leftovers. So I've put it in a container, and then that's going in the freezer, and that will be ready for another meal down the track. And also all the pesto arancini balls that I got on clearance, they're going to go in containers, and they ended up going in the freezer. We've got some shredded ham that I got here. Again, divided all of that up. It's going to go in the freezer, and we need to find a space for it. And the pesto balls, you can see I'd shoved up into the freezer there. I just hadn't organized them into containers, but that's life. The fridge is starting to look a little bit bare now. We have managed to move out some other bits and pieces that I haven't filmed, which basically means I just pulled it all out and shoved it into the freezer because that's what you do. And I didn't always film everything, so now we just need to take all the bits out and give each of the shelves a little bit of a wipe down. So I pulled apart all the shelves that are in the fridge as well, because some of them are pretty dirty, but also this one is cracked and broken, and sometimes we put the milk here and we're noticing it's starting to fall over. So I've just cut off the base of one of the pesto arancini containers, and then this way we're able to put everything in there and it can stay upright and it doesn't fall over. We try and put only lightweight things in there. And now we just need to clean the rest of the fridge out. So it's taken well over 4 days coming and going, cooking meals and doing bits and pieces. But we finally got the fridge down to a pretty healthy state, and it's ready to now take on the next lot of markdown shopping and grocery hauls and anything else I can find to shove in here because that's who I am. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!